Find job recruits on Twitter with 17+ simple, easy hashtags. If you find and place just one recruit from using our tool, it pays for itself for years to come. Twitter is a social media tool that hundreds of millions of people use daily to update what's going on in their lives, have conversations, share content, and participate in communities relevant to their profession and interests. You can find job recruits on Twitter. Outside of casual conversation, many people use Twitter to share updates in their employment status, including job loss, layoffs, post-seeking work, and many other types of status updates which are relevant to your search for job recruits on Twitter. If you are a headhunter or recruiter, it is important that you use the same social media tools that your pool of potential recruits is using. Using Twitter search for finding job seekers is a straightforward process. If you already know your market well, you will already have insight on the type of search terms and hashtags used within the industry. If you do not have a good understanding of how job seekers converse in the marketplace, you should be taking some time to learn the relevant terminology and conversational norms that are happening. If you're a tech recruiter looking for JavaScript developers to fill a role, you'll want to create Twitter searches specifically targeted to job seekers working in that field. So, you would create a search that includes the phrases JS, #JS, JavaScript, #Node.js, #frontend, #WebDev. These terms will allow you to see conversations from active community members. To find people within this cohort who are looking for work, you would add tags like fired, looking for, on the market. You know the terms that job seekers use. Use your experience to expand these terms to find more relevant posts. In our initial research in how to find job recruits on Twitter, we came across some statistics from PayScale's job hashtag study. We have found that job seekers looking for work and businesses looking to fill vacancies use the hashtags in the description. This list is not all inclusive. Twitter usage is evolving all the time, so you will want to stay on top of common hashtags that job recruits are using. After you've set up the search for the market and the job-seeking terms, you will want to drill down to candidates in your area. If you don't, you may find that your search is too broad and you are seeing candidates outside of your territory. It is much better to have a more targeted search to the area you can actually service. Searching for job hunters on Twitter can be a manual process. It will take a lot of your time and effort to perform these searches every day. If this is the case, then you may want to set up Twitter alerts to find job recruits on Twitter. There are many platforms available to set up Twitter alerts. At Twilert, we have developed a Twitter monitoring tool that allows you to set up geolocated, real-time alerts that are sent directly to your inbox. This means that instead manually entering searches, you'll get the results directly, on an ongoing basis, at a schedule you set for yourself or your team. Ask your recruiting team how they're currently using social media to find candidates. If they're still manually searching, it is time to set up automated Twitter alerts for job recruits. With Twilert, we enable recruiting firms to monitor Twitter 24/7. Your team can set up alerts to monitor for any type of job-seeking activity. You may even want to set up alerts to find new clients who are looking to fill job vacancies or open positions. You can set up Twitter alerts today. Our team is available to help you set up alerts and onboard you so that you get the most out of your recruiting efforts on Twitter. If you prefer to try it now to find job recruits on Twitter, we offer a free trial of our professional product. If you set up your alerts correctly, you could be getting new candidates to your inbox for free. If you get just one placement as a result of using this tool, it will pay for itself for years to come. Go ahead.